Hi everyone, I'm Donald J.K. Lopez. I'd like to share my thoughts. The title is Covid-19 Lessons from the Past Leading Us to the Future. It has been quite a while that I pondered and thought about writing. It was only now that we are under the enhanced community lockdown, and it is deemed perfect to share my thoughts about this pandemic. Our country is now under a state of calamity for a period of 6 months, following the provisions of Presidential Proclamation 929 as issued by our hardworking President Rodrigo R. Duterte. Almost everyone are in awe, and we cannot imagine being in this situation. The magnitude and severity of this case is beyond everyone's wildest dreams. We as a country has been through a lot of natural disasters, like earthquakes, flooding, landslides, volcanic eruption, typhoons, and even war. But none of us prepared us for this calamity. I think many developing countries like us were caught off guard. Our healthcare system is overwhelmed by the exponential spread of the disease. Though we have recently approved the universal healthcare through PhilHealth, allowing much wider coverage to all Filipinos, it is seemed powerless and inadequate, seeing how first world and G8 countries now struggle to keep up with these likely uncertain times. But there are 2 points I wanted to address everyone watching this or even reading this article. To all scientists, world leaders, and academicians out there, I would like to pose these questions to you. 1. We are not new to this. Even how deadly this pandemic is, we have been through the Spanish flu and even Black Death that wiped millions of lives. And most recently, the MERS-CoV, SARS, Ebola, and hantavirus, among others. Have we not learned from those events? What contingencies were put into place to prevent other pandemics like this? Each powerful country in the world has beefed up their military arsenals, yet they forgot this essential element of the society: the preservation of life and humanity. Scientists are always on the move, and they study these things all their lives. Did we consult them in policymaking and even crafting economic decisions which can impact generations upon generations of humans? We're all busy with how money can be propagated by opening up multitudes of factories, clearing forests, and continuously destroying the environment, all for wealth and power. I salute those who are waging war against climate change and global warming. They are the ones we need to honor because they saw this coming years ahead, but we did not listen. Second, many of us blame this and that, who cast the first stone. Age-old and devastating power grappling among rich nations have brought us to the brink of extinction. Useless wars have gained us nothing but death, destruction, and pain. We have not learned from the lessons of war. Many powerful countries send spies to other countries to justify their might and maintain their lead. Let us all wake up now and realize that everything in this world is immaterial and are not even worth dying for. We all die, and nothing can be brought to wherever our souls may go. Enough with the war. Let us all unite as what God has envisioned us to be. The earth, as what He has created before us, must be taken care of. It is dying, and it needs us to continue to sustain us with our needs and our lives. We must now learn that pandemics like this has a high probability of happening again if we do not do something for the earth now. The world would never be and should never be the same after this. Leaders and policymakers must step up to prepare for worst-case events. There are a lot of brilliant minds out there to calculate future scenarios such as this. Let us honor them and give them space to share their concepts and ideas. Remember what Einstein said, imagination is more important. It is the beginning of knowledge. And lastly, we need the earth more than it needs us. Let us keep it alive. Let's nurture our environment, not for itself, but for us humans. Thank you.